Good evening and welcome to Springfield, Illinois, as we get set for IESA regional action between our West Central Cougars and the Springfield Blessed Sacrament team. West Central comes into this championship game a perfect 23-0, and talking a little bit to the Springfield coach, got a chance to catch up with him. His record is at 20-6, and been looking forward to this. Denny Vortman, Derek Chapman on the mic with me. And again, we know our team really well. We got a chance to watch these Bruins play a little bit the other night, and it's going to be a good game.
Yep.
20-6 is their record. Again, talking to the coach, I've played some really tough competition, and I think if you look at West Central's schedule, we circled a couple of dates on our calendar. A couple teams that we were looking forward to playing, and this once we got the regional brackets, we were looking at this team right here knowing that this was going to be a really good team, and I expect a really good game as we get ready to get started. We got about, 4 minutes left before you'll hear the national anthem and then starting lineups, and then we'll get you set and ready to go. If you can't hear the lineups, no biggie, we'll have it set for you when we come back live after the anthem. So stick with us on WC Athletics, and we'll be right back.
Sacrament School for tonight's 7th grade Class 2A Boys Regional Championship Contest.
between the Blessed Sacrament Bruins and the Winchester Dukes. We're playing our last anthem.
Here we go, ready for a good one. It's West Central and Blessed Sacrament. Winner goes on to, I believe, Waverly and the sectional, IESA sectional, but we have 4 quarters to figure that one out, and we've got a good one. 20-6 Springfield, we'll just say that, and 23-0 West Central. Jump ball goes back to West Central. They'll control the tip here as we get started. It'll be Maddox Chapman. It's a man-to-man defense for the Bruins. That's Wortman on the wing. That's not much attack out of West Central right now. They need to just quit. Not ready to pass. There was Hudson. We had a wide open guy. That's Barber. He's one of the best at doing that. Missed the shot. There's Eli. No good. And Hudson Little comes down with it. Bartman with the shot. No good. Another rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds to the Bruins. West Central will bring the half-court pressure. Into the middle it goes. Nice pass. Nice ball movement for the Bruins. It's no good. Here comes West Central. That's Coker with the basketball. Up top to Little, and just it's going to come down to what team kind of settles down first. It's a big game between 2 really good teams.
Yeah, it's going to take a few possessions to get established, it looks like.
That's right. That's Ezra Barber on the offensive rebound. Hudson Little with the floater, and he puts it in. 2-0 West Central. That's Jimenez that will bring the ball up, and I will do my best to get these names right. Jimenez with the basketball. Nice job, nice hustle play out of him. Weak side, wide open. And West Central needs to cover down.
It's like Boyle with the 2.
That's Barber. Nice move out of him. He scores with a nice left hand. Jimenez now with the basketball. It comes into Barsick over the wing. 3-point shot. They can do this. Rebound goes to Barber. Hudson Little's pass is picked off. That's Barsick now with the basketball. Over to the wing. Nice job, Maddox Chapman shutting that off. On to the wing, it's Jimenez. Over to Barsick. Wing shot, no good. Nice box out by Chapman. It just happened to fall the wrong way. Barsick with the 3. His shot, no good. There come the Cougars. On the break they come. And they just need to calm down. West Central just needs to calm down. They're getting ahead of themselves.
Yep, trying to do a little too much.
Trying to do too much. That'll be Jimenez and Chapman, and I love this matchup right here. There's 2 little guards that are just going to go after each other. Jimenez, nice job. He's going to get called for the double dribble. Nice job, and that's one thing Maddox will do. Maddox will just absolutely hound a ball handler. He's about as good as it gets. And I got the chance to watch Jimenez a little bit the other night, and he looks like, just like that, they're going to go at each other. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's Hudson Little with the basketball. Chapman with the basketball, and he's going to be fouled. And it'll be out under for West Central. 4-2 West Central early in this one. Again, 3:09 left to go in the first quarter.
Looked like they'll get Jimenez on that foul.
Ball knocked out of bounds by, I'm going to have to catch up on some names here. That's Byers that knocked it out of bounds. And again, Hudson Little's pass gets tipped. Up ahead it comes. Nice job by the Bruins, running the break. And it's Barsick with the basketball. He did a nice job the other night. Barsick with the basketball over to Jimenez here up the top. This is going to be one of those games where settle in, figure it out. I will catch up on some names when I can. Jimenez, I do know him. He's got the basketball. Him and Chapman working on each other. That's Barsick. I do have his name down. Nice job by West Central. Shot up, no good. Defensive rebound by Barber. That's a tough one. Nice job. Attacking is West Central. Ezra Barber to the basket. He's one of our dudes right there. As Barber shows up in big games, it's 6-2 West Central. Jimenez with the basketball. Hand off to Boyle. Almost steal by Vortman. He needs to be a little more disciplined in that regard. You don't want to give a good team an open look to the basket here.
Yeah.
Nice job by Barber. Good approach on the wing. Nice job, West Central. And for the most part, Blessed Sacrament. They're doing a really good job of just making West Central work here on defense.
Yep, stretching our defense.
Yep.
Looking for an open shot.
Like we said, we circled some of our dates on our calendar, and this will be in one of them. There's a backdoor cut by Barsick. He just loses the handle on it. What a great cut by Barsick. And that's something that Coker's going to have to pay attention to. Now here comes pressure for the Bruins. We'll see how West Central handles this. It'll go into Chapman. They're going to clear it. They have no problem letting him bring it up. Now it comes ahead to Coker. Coker's pass is deflected. Shot up by Vortman, no good. He should have passed that one. He had a wide open Coker underneath. We got a new sub in the game, that's Bird. He brings it up the floor to Barsick. Barsick and Coker doing battle. Now he'll switch off to a nice job by Maddox Chapman. That's what he does so well. You can't sleep on him.
Marshak was looking for a back door cut.
Yeah. That's going to be a foul. I'm not sure who they got. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's been a lot of up and down action, I would call it, but not a lot of scoring.
Right.
Like, again, you've got two teams that are just maybe a little on the nervous side. Pass up ahead. Hudson's pass just doesn't get there. He's got to take care of the ball. That's a couple passes already out of Hudson that he normally doesn't do, and that'll happen in big games. Barsick off the screen. He's fouled by Vortman. That'll put one of their better players on the free throw line. First shot up is no good. He'll get another one. 23 seconds left in this one. They're going to rotate Wortman out as he picked up that foul. It was only his first, but again, we have that luxury of being a deep bench to be able to.
23 seconds left in the quarter. Again, we could break.
Second shot up is good. Hudson Little on the spin move. Gonna have to just quit standing. West Central is just kind of standing, and Blessed Sacrament doing a great job on defense, just making West Central think about everything that they want to do here. It's gonna be a high screen here. 4 seconds. Maddox Chapman throws it up, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. Into one. It is 6-3 West Central. We'll be right back. It'll be Bruin basketball as we start this one. Starters back for West Central. It's going to be Bird. He wasn't a starter for the Bruins. He's going to start this one. The ball comes in to Barsick. Again, one of their guys. Bird now with the basketball. Jimenez has the seat. We'll see how the Bruins handle that. Barsick over to Bird. Bird to Barsick. Just again, you got two teams that are really good teams. Nice little rejection of the screen, blocked by Bortman. And then Hudson Little loses the basketball. Shot up. And Hudson's just got to protect that. That's Byers with the basket. He's took it right away from Little. Makes it a 6-5 basketball game. Little with the basketball. To Wortman over the wing. To Chapman. We're just standing. You know, West Central is just standing on their offense. They're all just playing on the perimeter. Going to have to get some attack into this offense. There we go. That kid will do it, that's for sure. Rebounding. Nice rebound by Wortman. It's taken away by Bird, and there's going to be a timeout. Timeout. Nice hustle play by Bird. He keeps the possession with 4:43 left to go in the second. It's 6-5 West Central. Back at it. Barsick will have the basketball. Ooh. Gets it off to Bird. That's one of those.
That was pretty close.
It is. That's the way it goes. Ball comes into the high post. Now it's on the wing to Barsick. That'll be Coker guarding him. You're going to have to pinch here as he wants to get to the basket and get downhill. It's going to be a high screen. Bird kicks it to Barsick. And there's going to be a jump ball. Nice job by Knox just being there at help position.
Yep, stepped over and helped him.
It's going to be man-to-man defense for ball gets skipped over to Little. Hudson Little up the floor. On the wing to Coker. He's going to get a screen. He's going to go all the way to the basket. No, he didn't. I don't know why he's not going all the way to the basket. Now he's going to kick one deep in the corner. West Central.
Looks like they'll get Chapman for that foul.
West Central going to bring a little pressure here. And it comes into Bird, and Hudson Little pokes it from behind, but he's got to shut that sideline off. And another pass by Hudson is tipped. Bortman with the shot, no good. Barber just playing so well right now. And we're going to get a set here. Automatic Chapman to get it set. On the wing it goes to Coker, looking. Right there it goes. Nice pass by Chapman underneath. And Coker scores.
That's there for full go after it.
It's pressure from West Central, and we're doing too much walking. Nice job by Barsick to find the shot in the corner. He's doing a heck of a job just all around, that number 22. Good job out of him.
I believe that Barsick picked up that one.
8-5 West Central.
Yeah, Barsick picked up that one. I believe that'll be his second.
That's a big one for the Bruins. They're going to keep him in, I think, at the moment. But he makes a lot of things happen, you can tell already. They have to look at Jimenez. I don't know, he's kind of on the end of the bench.
Yeah, he went out. Bird came in for him, and he never has come back in yet.
Yeah. Pass is deflected and out of bounds. West Central will have the ball underneath. Nice pass by Ezra into Maddox Chapman. He can't come up with it. And Coker travels on the rebound. Hudson Little back in for Maddox Chapman. That'll be a quick breather as Maddox brings the energy for sure.
Pressure here.
Nice job by Ezra. We got to take care of the ball. That ball is a ball that Ez is looking for Coker. And it gets picked off. We've had too many possessions like that. Barsick with the basketball. He's going to look to penetrate here. He's going to get a screen. He's going to reject the screen. He kicks it over. It's a long two. Missed. Bortman has it. Up the floor to Little. He's being hounded by Bird.
Better get rid of it.
And Hudson just kind of looks lost out there, and I don't know if that was he was waiting on a play or what, but I think if you're West Central, you've kind of gone away with what you do, and that is get the ball down the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're waiting to get the ball down the floor, but that's sometimes what big games and big teams will do to you. They'll just kind of take you out of your rhythm. They'll take you out of what you normally like to do, and so that's a testament to the Bruins here. Is they're sticking close with West Central. We knew coming in that this was going to be a team that was going to push you to 3 or 4 quarters, and right now West Central's just kind of playing on their heels. Like, who cares? Go to the basket. Who cares? Push it in transition. What are you waiting on? You know, that's just my 2 cents on it.
Well, and you know the Bruins come into the game knowing that they're going to have to give everything they've got for us too, and they're doing well.
They are doing well, so kudos to them. It's still West Central basketball. And the ball will come back here to Maddox. Chapman onto the wing to Little. He takes the screen. Nope, he thinks about the shot, doesn't have it. Out to Chapman. To Andrew Metz. He saves after he gets his own rebound. He saved it. It's Bird with the basketball. He picks it up and he's in trouble. And as right before he threw it, they're going to say he got a timeout with 1:41 left to go in the half. 8-5 West Central. Bird with the basketball, a little hesitation move like that. Andrew picks up the foul on the baseline as he doesn't cut it off, and there's too many West Central kids doing that. You've got to cut the sideline off. You got to make him throw back or across. We don't want it in the middle. We don't want it coming down the sideline. So Bird will trigger into Barsick. He's one of their guys that gets it done. High screen, nice screen and roll. And no help out of West Central.
Like Boyle for the 2.
Boyle with the 2, nice roll, nice screen. We're just playing out here on this perimeter. We're gonna have to start attacking seams. Here we go, Ez. With the shot, good. When it matters most, he's there.
Yep.
Now just get some momentum. Skip up to Barsick. Here it comes in the middle. Nice job by the Bruins. That's Bird with it. Hand off to Barsick. It's going to be number 32. I'm going to start still trying to remember names. That's Byers. And it's going to be a walk on Bird. And I apologize. I'm trying to do 2 things at once, and
they're moving the ball pretty quick, and by the time you look down, they've already passed it off.
39 seconds left. You just get what you get, folks. I know it's live, and you guys are probably screaming at your TV, move the camera, move the ads, whatever.
And add points.
Yep, and add points. There's 2 of us, but you'll get what you get, I guess. 39 seconds left. Chapman with the basketball. On the wing it goes to Coker. He's picking up 1 time. He's got to quit doing the 1 dribble pickup. Chapman with the basketball. It's to Coker. Skips it over to Little. Little's going to fire a 3. It's short. And it's rebounded, but it's going to be a travel because you had 2 Bruins with their hands on the basketball.
Yep.
That's a tough one for the Bruins there. Little in. And he just didn't get in.
He just kind of passed the ball and stood there.
Yeah, we got to get number 4 to wake up. It's 13 seconds left, and he's a big part of what we do. Bird up ahead to Barsick. Well, they have a chance to tie this. 5 seconds. It's going to be a 3. It's no good. They don't rebound, but luckily Barber with the tip on the shot. And that's the first half. We told you it's for both teams it was going to be a good game, and right now it's living up to it. Both teams just kind of still not settling into anything, and that's what good teams will do to each other.
Yep.
And right now it's a 10-7 West Central lead. 1:36 really before this halftime buzzer will ring. It's 10-7 West Central. I guess a few stats, Chappie, that you may have.
I got very few. It's not. Let's see. We got for the Bruins, Boyle has 4, Bursick has 1, and Byers has 2 for a total of 7. For the Cougars, Little has 2, Barber has 6, and Coker has 2 for 10.
Low scoring. We knew it was going to be a good game. I'm a little surprised that it's a low scoring between the two teams. But again, I think right when we broke for halftime, both teams are still just trying to find a comfort level. Again, I think whoever settles in here is going to have an obvious advantage here, as this doesn't look like it's going to be a 40-point game. I could be wrong. It could turn on a head here real quick. But two good teams. We talked about it going at it. And we're going to get an exciting second half, 35 seconds before the third quarter. If you're West Central, again, you got to get to the rim. There's too much perimeter passing. We know what we're about. We know that we like to get up and down the floor. We like to push the ball. We like to bring a little bit of pressure. But when we're on offense, we don't sit still and we go to the basket, and that's kind of the opposite of what kind of happened in the first half. So I expect a big adjustment out of both teams, really. Kudos to the Bruins. I don't know really anything about this team other than seeing them once play here, right? But this is a very good team. We knew it was going to be a good team, and Bird is back in the game. I don't know if Jimenez twisted an ankle or what. He's a big piece, and he is sad a lot. Inside it goes. Outside, they've done a great job. This is where Ez has to slide over because that shot right there. Missed shot in the corner. Rebound West Central. And there's too many holes in that defense right there. We're sliding way too far in help. Knox is. Here we go. Up to the high post. And again, West Central just kind of playing on the perimeter here instead of getting downhill. There we go. There's downhill. Foul and bucket. Ezra Barber, have a game, my man. We're bailing out a lot of these guys right now as far as just finding a way to get downhill. It's a foul, a chance for an and one opportunity. That's his third foul on Barsick. That's big because he's huge for them.
Yeah.
He's going to have to find a way to stay in this game.
I've seen him have 3 fouls against New Berlin in the first half the other night and played well with it. So
yeah, he could probably balance himself.
Yep.
Ball comes up, Knox wanting a little too high on the press, and it's going to be a double dribble. A double dribble saves West Central again. Knox started to come vertical. One of the things you don't want to do in a press, especially if you're one of the back or sideline guys, is come vertical. You come vertical, you create a hole behind you, and that's exactly what happened. Knox comes vertical, and Blessed Sacrament did a great job of taking the vertical pass, right over the top pass. It is going to be a screen. Going to have to look to go in. This is a chance. Shot is blocked by Bird. Blocks Chapman. Up ahead. Are they going? Nope. It will be a nice job by Bird. He puts the brakes on. This is where West Central has to be better. They're going to have to cover this shot right here. This kid can hit it.
Yeah.
Blessed Sacrament moving it around. 4:18 to go in this one.
Bursick, Bird, and Boyle.
The backside is where West Central has been vulnerable, and it's where you don't want to leave Barsick open. He's just itching. He's getting closer.
Yeah.
He's inching himself a little closer. Yeah. There's a long shot, and money.
Like Boyle.
Boyle's having a game. Brings it back within 3. Little shot is no good. And it's going to be a foul. I believe they're going to get Otto, maybe.
Yep. That's what we need to do right there.
Absolutely. Take advantage.
Get to the rim.
Little's first shot is good. Jimenez back in the game, so I'm glad to see him. Glad he doesn't have an injury. I didn't really pay attention. But he's back in the game for Bird. Bird's done a nice job while he's been in there. It's going to be a violation on Little. It is a press by West Central, and we just need to get more active. Find a way to be a little more active. Barsick up the sideline. He tried. Nice job by Chapman. It's going to say it bounced out after Chapman touched it. And West Central sliding into this zone. I think they're going to have to be a little better at guarding somebody here. You're not going to. I've watched these guys warm up, and they do a great job of hitting some shots. Long shot. Here's one of them. No good. Nice job by Coker with positioning. Now Hudson Little with the basketball, looking for a call. Let's go, Hudson. Let's go. Quit waiting on the call. Timeout for West Central. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it as well. It'll be Knox Wortman to trigger. West Central up by 4. Chapman with the basketball here in the backcourt. Hudson Little on the wing. It's going to be a zone. It's not a big deal. You still got the advantage down there with Ezra. Take advantage of that right there. And the low block. Give it to him. Right there. Give it to him.
Yeah, he's got Jimenez on him that's a foot shorter.
That's a huge shot by Hudson Little. Atta baby, Huddy, way to come out on that one. Hudson Little makes it a 7-point lead, the biggest for West Central. Now it's a turnover. Chapman up ahead to Barber. Barber is fouled. No call. Kick out to Vortman. This could be a big one. It is. 3-point bucket for Vortman. And West Central's jumped out to a 10-point lead. Got to stay disciplined here. This is a good team. Backside. Nice job by the Bruins to break it. That's Jimenez. Now Barsick. He's going to fire one. You cannot leave that kid open. I've seen him hit shots.
He's out there a little ways on that one.
And there's going to be a hold.
All right.
Like they get Bortman.
They will. He got caught reaching and really may have gotten the call on the second foul that he had. Be a couple subs. Bortman and Coker will sit. Metz and Fryman. Metz and Fryman. Well, Bortman comes back in. So it's going to be Little and Coker have a seat.
Like Bird will come in for Otto.
It's going to be Bird on the baseline. There it is. Up to Barsick. Guarded by Chapman. Kicked over. There's Boyle. He's had a huge game and hit some big shots. It missed. That was a hard rebound. I'll give it to him. Barsick's going to have another shot at it. It's missed. Nice rebound by Ezra Barber. He comes up the floor to Fryman. Nice cut by Vortman. Just didn't have it. There's Metz. And now Vortman has it. And Bortman's pass is just a lazy pass. Nice job by Bird all the way to the basket. He's fouled by Bortman, I believe.
No, it looks like they're going to get Metz for that one. It'll be Metz's second.
1:33 left. West Central had a little bitty sprint there to get up by 10. Bird at the free throw line trying to get it under. He misses the first one. He'll have another one.
It's like Otto will come in for Jimenez, Coker, and Little. Coker in for Vortman, I guess it is.
Yep, that's a good sub. Vortman has 3. Coker, fresh. Bring him back in. Bird's shot is no good. That's on Coker. He should have had that box out. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Stay with the Bruins. Those are just the little things right now. The little things that matter. It is Bird with the basketball.
And keep an eye on Bird because we seen him hit a lot of shots there against New Berlin tonight.
Nice read by Hudson Little. Nice job, Huddy. I really love the way he's starting to play some aggressive basketball. That's Metz in the corner. Ball goes to nobody. I don't know. We got to start tightening up these passes. Chapman, nice pass underneath. It goes to Ez. He just missed the shot. He gets the ball back.
Go up, Ez.
He gets the ball back, and he's fouled with 57 seconds left. Nice job by Maddox Chapman, breaking down the defense. That's what we've been kind of needing to do this whole game. Break down the defense. There's Hudson Little in the corner. This will be another big shot from him. It is 23-10 West Central. Still bringing the pressure. Here we go. Nice ball fake, but it goes right to Hudson as Barber. Up ahead to Coker. Coker scoring. 25. There's going to be a timeout with 36 seconds left. West Central doing what they're very capable of, bringing the pressure. I think we talked about this. There's only, we've coached, both you and I have coached these guys since they've been itty bitty. And the one thing that they don't do well is sit in a half court. What they do well is they will pressure you relentlessly. They will run the floor. And now they're starting to get into that groove. And you just can't make them what they're not, and you just got to, their head down, ready to roll. And they're starting to get some momentum here. What a great timeout by Springfield here with 36 seconds left to kind of stop, hopefully, the bleeding. But, again, these guys have won a lot of games. We'll talk about that. It's 25-10 right now. But there are some concerning things right now if you're West Central. You need to tighten up your passes. That's all 5 of you, but you need to attack the basket.
Yep, a couple of shots by the Bruins going to do.
Yeah, it's not by any means over. It's not. This is a very good Bruins basketball team. And what a game plan that they've had thus far. It's back to Bruins basketball. It's back to pressure for West Central, and I think you do that. You keep the pressure on. You make them think about playing 90 feet. Now you got to hustle back, and that pass goes over. And that's what happens. You don't have to physically take it away from somebody. Make them make a pass that they don't want to make, or that they have to rush, or whatever it is.
Yep, good pressure. And
it's one of the few times that I've seen the Bruins tonight really get ahead of themselves. They've really done a great job against West Central pressure. Ball comes into Vortman. Ball comes into the corner to Fryman. That could be another big shot. It is. Nice job by Fryman. Up ahead it comes to Barsick. Hands on the ball. Bird now has it. He has a wide open guy. He doesn't see it. Pressure does that to you. Battle for the rebound. Blocked by Coker. And then there's a foul on the rebound. 10.4 seconds left here in the third, and West Central has really opened it up, 28-10. It'll be full court. Just don't do anything silly here. 10 seconds left, and that's stolen. Nice job by Barsick. He has played a great game, along with this kid right here, Boyle, who missed the layup. It's going to stay with the Bruins. Let's see what out-of-bounds play they want to run. Triggers in. Barsick, you can't leave him open. Good shot fake. He's got enough time. Did it get off? Did it get off in time? They were going to count it. Yep. But it didn't go. It's 28-10 West Central as we head into the fourth quarter. Again, we've got work to do. 28-10 West Central. We'll be back in 60. It was a big third quarter for West Central. They went on an 18-3 run in that quarter and have really put a gap in there. So now you know what you're going to see. There's Bird up there, and he's showing it. It's going to be pressure from the start. High screen into Ez Barber. I like this play. Nice bounce pass. They pass so well together. Missed shot by Coker. And that's a break. It's going to be a double dribble on Barsick. And it's going to be a turnover and back to West Central. Nice job by Ez Barber. I can't say enough. He's really been the guy when things weren't going our way. He's been the dude that's just stepped in and said, you know what, I'll do it.
He's either scoring or creating it.
Yep. Knox Fortman with the basketball. That's just dangerous for two guys. It goes into Little on the wing. You got to move, fellas. There you go, Little. And then a back cut, and Maddox throws it away. Bruins just needs a couple shots to fall, you know. It's not a game that they can't come back from. They're, again, from what I can tell in the one game that I watched, they're not used to being behind a whole lot, and there's a reason why. They're a good one. Barsick to Bird. Back to Barsick. You're going to have to keep an eye on him and this guy over here in the wing. Ball tries to go in, and Coker just takes it away. Up ahead, Maddox on the screen. Yes, sir, I like that. Into Barber it goes, and it's score. Barsick has got 3 fouls, so, you know, he's in that gray area of whether to foul or not in that position, and you've got Ez Barber in there. It's, I'll take my chances with Ez all the time. Turnover by the Bruins. Here comes Bronson Dorsey in the game for Coker. Again, another player that I love. He brings energy. He's in the right spot all the time. He doesn't, he finds space well. Ball comes into Chapman. Ball squirts away. He was in trouble from the start. Up ahead it goes to Barsick. He scores easy. Nice play. West Central needs to start to handle this a little better. Up ahead it goes to Dorsey. Over to Chapman. You got to understand if you're being guarded. There it goes into Ez Barber. If Dorsey makes a cut there, nice job by Dorsey. He rebounds, and he's going to go to the free throw line. But he could have made it a little easier on himself as Ez creates so much attention, especially right now when things are going his way. I don't know what he's got for the game.
It looks like 11.
He's got 11 points, and I would say he's our leading scorer. Yep. He's creating a lot of attention, and Dorsey, if he'd have taken that back cut, would have had it. He normally, Bronson, is very good at taking that, but he's at the free throw line. First one rolls off. He's got another one. But he atoned for it. He got his little offensive rebound, put it back up there. 30-12 West Central, 4.5 to go here. That's Dorsey. He puts that one in. And it's still pressure for West Central. Here's Jimenez up the sideline. Nice job by him. Really like him as a player. Handles the ball well. And then just not aware of where he's at. Byers crossed the timeline, and then as his crossover came back across the timeline, it's an over and back. And Fortman will have a seat. Coker will come in. Little will come back in for Chapman. 4:18, 31-12 West Central. That's another dangerous one. That could have maybe gone either way. I like this. Go right into him. Going to feed the guy. Nice pass to Coker. Coker scores. Nice shot. That's, again, another thing with Ez. He's not going to foot a lot of these guys. One of the best things about him is they're so unselfish. Ez could have easily tried to make a move there. Finds his wide open teammate and scores. There's a foul on Dorsey. Just didn't maintain space there. Kind of ran out. Loved the approach. Loved the hustle.
A little too fast on his closeout.
Yep. It's going to be Knox Wortman check in for Ez. He's going to get a breather. Hopefully not very long.
No, he's
the fan in me says keep him out there. Ball comes all the way out here to Otto. His shot no good. Metz in the game. He rebounds. He's going down the floor. And he's fouled by Jimenez. Well, right now it's a tale of halves. You know, both teams struggled in the first half to kind of figure some things out, figure each other out, and the difference right now is West Central started to open it up a little bit by just hitting some shots, attacking the rim. That's Metz with the basketball. He's fouled by Jimenez. I don't know if that's maybe the strategy. Let's put him on the line a little bit. That's going to be team foul number 3. It's going to be his third foul as well. And if it comes in to Hudson Little. Little with the dribble. Up to Knox Wortman. Spins it over to Metz. And he's going to travel. He just headed somewhere. No, it just wasn't there. We'll take it, though, because one thing we were barking about the first half is get down here.
Right.
So, Mr. Andrew, I'll take it all day long. 2 subs ready to come in for West Central. It's Chapman and Barber ready to check in. They're not going to let him in. As I think the ball was inbounds, fumbled, and then they gave it back. So we're going to have to wait for the next dead ball. Ball comes to Barsick on the wing here. He dribbles up to the top. Finds Boyle. Boyle kicks it back to Barsick. To Jimenez. Over to the wing. And West Central starting to cover some things up. That's Jimenez. He shoots it. No good. Knocked out of bounds. Goes to West Central. Now we get Chapman and Barber back in the game. Dorsey will have a seat. And Metz will have a seat. West Central going to set up their press breaker. It's a man-to-man press, so we're going to let things clear here. Let it clear. It's a switch. That's Boyle trying to get up ahead to Wortman. Shot up by Coker, partially blocked. And Chapman rebounds it, kicks it back out, and then there's going to be a timeout by Coach Little. There's 2:43 left to go. It's a 33-12 West Central lead. West Central basketball, we'll see out of the timeout what they want to do here. It's a big lead by West Central now. And then Chapman, a little guard around to Little. Looks like they're going to do a little weave out top here with their 2 guys, keeping the backside guys busy. There's going to be a jump on it. Back to Barber, back to Little. If you're the backside, if you're Knox and Coker, you got to stay active and coming back to the ball. That's Chapman to Barber, to Coker. Back to Barber. He's going to attack, get downhill, foul, and we'll go to the free throw line. Nice job, Ez Barber. And nice pass. 2:13 to go here. West Central looking to win the 7th grade IESA regional. We'll talk a little bit about that hopefully here really quick. Barber makes the first one. It's a 22-point lead. Yeah, he makes them both. There's Barber. What a game he's having. That's Jimenez up top. Down low it goes. Barber kicks it, and it's going to be Bruin basketball. That'll be Byers to trigger. It comes all the way up top. Maddox Chapman has his hands on it. It knocks it away, but it gets back into Byers. Byers' shot no good. Rebound by Coker. Here comes West Central. 1:51 to go. Come back to the basketball. There you go. Hudson's pass to nobody except for the other team. I'm giving him so much crap after this game. Love his intensity, love his effort. Can't fault. There's going to be 5 subs. Yeah, I agree. There's going to be 5 subs come in for West Central. As Barsick hits the first one. 5 subs will be Mason Stocker, Easton Van Tile, Jacoby Bigley, Jace Fryman. I want to say Jace Fryman, what a shot there in the corner. That was a big shot and a big moment. He's come in and played big minutes for us late in the season.
And that's part of our big run.
And Mr. Bloxham is in the game as well. Bryson Bloxham. There's going to be free throw made by the Bruins. There's going to be a timeout. I think this is more for let's get some subs in the game, but they're going to take the full timeout. We will as well. 1:43 left to go in this one. 35-14 West Central. All right, so we've got the West Central subs. We'll try to catch you up as quickly as possible. Smith in for the Bruins. We've got number 20, Black. Number 55, Kolsky. Number 43, Richards. And 44, Barry. So 5 in, 5 out. I'll do the best. That's Van Tile for West Central. Over to Bigley. Bigley's going to take the screen. Nice job by Jacoby. He turns the corner. Love that he went downhill on that. Jace Fryman now with the basketball. Ball fake. Gets it over. This is where we've struggled all game, is making those passes that just need to be a little stronger. Shot blocked by Bloxham with 1:12 left. There's Cash Bangard in the game for Jace Fryman. It'll be Barry to trigger for Springfield. Into Black, back to Barry. He's going to fire up a shot. That looks true. It's no good. Easton Van Tile, one of the bigs for us, with the rebound. Bigley has the basketball. Into Van Tile, high screen, nothing going. Bloxham, you are open, my man. Nice cut by Mason Stocker. He goes to the basket. It's blocked, but he'll stay with West Central. 51 seconds left in this one. West Central is going to take your 2A regional here in Springfield, and well-deserved. Slow start for us. That had a lot to do with what the Bruins were doing to us, so kudos to them. But West Central will improve to 24-0, and we've coached them a lot. I don't think they've lost in 2.5 years, and that's not a that's actually have not lost in 2.5 years. So they're going to keep their unbeaten streak together. And I believe they're going to head to Waverly, right?
Yes.
So we don't have a whole lot of information on what. I'll get that information before we break, but it will be in Waverly. It's a sectional game.
I'm not even sure. Is that Monday night?
Might be. Sounds right.
I'm thinking it is. But
where's Grant DeWitt? Mr. DeWitt? I know you're listening. Tell me. Text me.
It's like Smith will inbound to Barry. He'll throw up a shot and miss. Stalker rebound with Jacoby.
It's going to be a West Central victory, 35-14. I want to congratulate both teams. Both teams played well. I mean, you go into halftime, this game's a 10-7 game, and West Central, just with some timely shooting, was able to kind of just open it up, and that really provided enough relief for us to kind of build a lead and continue to build on it. Again, it wasn't great offensively early, but defense was good enough. And like I said, you only give up 14 points to a very good Springfield Blessed Sacrament team. You've done something. So congratulations to the West Central Cougars. Congratulations to the Blessed Sacrament Bruins. They finished their season based on what Coach told me, 20-7. 20-7. And West Central will finish the season, well, they continue the season, but it's a 24 wins, 0 losses, and they are now your IESA regional champion. And we'll head to Waverly.
Got just a few numbers here if you want to. Point leaders for the Bruins would be Boyle with 7, Versick with 5, and Byers with 2. For the Cougars, Barber ended with 13, Little with 9, Coker with 6, Morton with 3, and Fryman with 3, and Dorsey with 1.
You see Byers kid and a Vortman kid, they get the sportsmanship award for the IESA. Congratulations to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the playing service for the presentation of the 2026 IESA Class 2A Boys 7th Grade Basketball Tournament Regional Plaque. We would like to recognize both teams for their exceptional play during the regular season and regional tournaments. Congratulations to the Blessed Sacrament Bruins who ended their season. And now let's meet the Cougars from Winchester, the champions for the 2026
Well, again, congratulations to both teams, and especially our West Central Cougars, who are your regional champions. We'll keep it pretty quick, but I had 3 people let me know. Kent Coltis, appreciate you. Todd Chapman and Grant DeWitt all say confirmed Waverly at 6 o'clock, but Kent took the cake there. He said we're going to play East Alton, who is 13-3. So we'll have to figure out what they're all about, but right now we don't have to worry too much about it. We're going to go celebrate with our youngsters, pack our stuff up, and maybe we'll see you in Waverly.
That is Monday night.
That is Monday night at 6 o'clock. Again, congratulations to our West Central Cougars, regional champs.